Every teen at some point finds themselves drawn to social media. They see all their older friends posting videos and talking about all the cool stuff they see. But is it really that awesome? At the beginning, it feels like it is, but over time, you will start to notice changes in the kids who surround themselves with social media regularly. While social media may be fun, it is not something you want to mess around with. It is just like everything when it is said that it too has its negatives. Many kids who have made social media a constant part of their life have been found to have been exposed to more explicit things at a younger age, struggle with their mental health more, and even lack certain social skills. This leaves people wondering why. There are many reasons, and with each cause, there is a different effect. Mental health is a big part of many people's lives. So many people struggle every day to keep themselves alive and happy. Social media has affected this due to the large amount of negative content displayed. It is so common on social media to talk about your body in a negative light. How fat you are, what you weigh, your goal weight, tips on how to go days without eating, and even telling how to throw up food you've eaten. People will leave comments on others' posts suggesting that they should look into methods for weight loss such as Ozempic. This leaves many teens feeling like they are not enough, causing a huge uphill movement in eating disorders. The prevalence of eating disorders has gone up from 3.5% to 7.8% in just the last decade. 40% of these causes were adolescents aged 15 to 19, with kids beginning these patterns at only 12 years old. A lot of this is because of the unhealthy standards that are set by influencers on many platforms. There are accounts out there that encourage kids to eat one meal a day if they don't want to get fat. These accounts are typically known as Thinspiration and are extremely dangerous to fall into the loop of. This type of mental exposure often also leads to anxiety and depression for many. Many teens will drown out their thoughts by scrolling if their minds are too heavy. This is just pushing the problem to its breaking point, though. The more teenagers isolate themselves, the more anxious they will be when talking face to face. Also, through isolation, they will find themselves losing friends and falling into a pit of depression due to feeling alone constantly. These feelings, though, can appear on your body as well. Many kids have started self-harming as a way to cope with these feelings, doing things such as cutting themselves, burning themselves, and even trying to commit suicide. These behaviors are so normalized online that many kids often find this normal. In no way, shape, or form should it be normal for self-harm to be supported. Many people will openly show scars, methods, and even ways to hide it. This is causing many people to quietly slip beneath the cracks and resulting in many suicides among adolescents. 8.6% of high school students have attempted suicide. This is a huge number, as 29.9% of students feel hopeless and sad most days. If you do choose to allow your teenager to use social media, make sure you watch them and what they're being exposed to. But what are your kids being exposed to? Many kids on social media have been exposed to predators, cyberbullying, and normalized harmful behaviors. There are about 500,000 online predators active each day. 50% of their targets are aged 12 to 15. 80% of the sexual advances they make on these kids are in online chat rooms or instant messaging. Predators will pretend to be children at a similar age and talk to them like friends, slowly gaining their trust. And then they will start asking for explicit photos. If they are granted these photos, then they will most likely ask to meet up in person. If they don't want to meet up, many will threaten with the pictures they now have. This is why it's very important to know who you are talking to, though sometimes teens love it when they can hide behind a username. They feel that if no one knows it's them, then they can do or say whatever they please. This is not true, though, and it's bringing an uprising in cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is such a big problem online because when no one knows it's you, it causes you to feel invincible. It is found that people are more rude and bold when typing instead of saying it in person. Cyberbullies also feel less remorse or empathy when they cannot see just what effect they are having on someone. This leads to insane amounts of hateful comments daily. Cyberbullying, though, is not the only normalized harmful behavior. Others include talk of eating disorders, self-harm, and depression. People online will only encourage and show you how to do harmful behaviors. This normalizes harmful behaviors and often influences others to also fall into these behaviors. For many kids, this is how they find out about dangerous habits, so they do not know just how unsafe they are. This is why you should be aware of social media and what is on the internet. But ever wonder why your kids have such an short attention span these days? Part of this is because of the use of social media often. Most teens are supposed to have a prolonged attention span. Unfortunately, many don't though, because of just how often they are on social media. It has been proven that frequent exposure to rapid, fragmented content overstimulates cognitive processes, leading to decreased working memory capacity, impaired cognitive control, and challenges in maintaining focus. So the more often you watch these short videos, the shorter your attention span will become. Many people who are overly exposed also struggle with the problem of not catching social cues. Ever since the incline in social media, the frequency and quality of face-to-face conversations has gone down, as well as the aspect of catching cues during conversations. Many teens struggle with reading facial expressions, tones, and body language. This is because they are so used to seeing everything from a screen that they don't know how to read a person. That makes it hard to have a good long conversations with them as they have trouble with holding the conversation. This also affects their relationships because when they bury themselves in technology, they forget how to have and maintain good relationships. They constantly decline plans and struggle to empathize with people, which draws friendships away. This is why teens should have as much social interaction as possible. In conclusion, social media is very harmful to teenagers as they are still developing. The use of explicit content, harmful material, and the health effects it has makes it hard to find the use of social media beneficial for teens. If you do allow your teenagers to have social media though, make sure you are aware of the consequences or set boundaries, such as a family account, parent run account, or filtered content. Thank you.